Hey guys, I'm Robert with Farm Life Offgrid, and I am going to show you guys how we are preparing to get out of here and go to the far north of Vermont and start fresh on a new piece of property and start an off-grid farm. Uh, if you're not familiar with our channel or any of our videos, we bought a piece of property out in the Missouri Ozarks that is just not exactly, it's not really suitable for our needs or wants, and we're not prepared to, put a bunch of money into a place that we're not really content with. And basically we got the piece of property owner financed, 500 down on each lot, and we have 12 acres. There's 2,000 stumps on the 12 acres. They logged it, not long before we got here. And there's no pond, no water. There was supposed to be springs, but we haven't found any. So yeah, we're taking off. We're going to northern Vermont, and we're going to try to start fresh. So I'm going to share with you our plans on how we are going to do this, especially with kids. It's not easy, so we have to make sure we prepare a lot more than if it was just me and Oksana. But I'm gonna just give you a good idea of what my plan is. This is a canvas tent that we got off of eBay. It's a 12 by 14, and it is, I barely have this wood stove going over here. This is a Camp Chef wood stove. I barely have it going, and it is extremely warm in here. I could probably be in a t-shirt. It's 20 degrees outside right now, and it was 12 earlier, and it was still really warm. But I'm just setting everything up to make sure we're nice and prepared. And I wanted to go over a couple things that I've been getting questions about, and just touch base with those. And basically, the first one is, how are we going to bathe the kids, and how are we going to shower? So what we got is a portable shower head. We've had one of these before. We were using it in the creek at the back of our property, which, now that I mentioned that, I should tell you it's actually a weather creek. So when I say there's no water on the property, it's only when it rains. So that's anywhere. Anyways, we got a portable shower head, and what we're going to do is, I have 30-gallon troughs. They're actually old cattle feed buckets, so if you know what I'm talking about, they're big green buckets, and I usually use them to water the animals with. But we sold the animals, so except for the pigs, and those are the only ones that we're taking with. But we sold the animals, found all them new homes, and I'm going to use that bucket for a shower pan. It's a perfect size, and basically we're going to heat up our water in this. It's a Camp Chef hotpot. It's got a little faucet on there so that you can fill up your cup right off the top of the stove. And we're going to heat up our water in there. I've already tried it out. The stove heats it up just fine. And we're going to mix some hot and cold water in a 5-gallon bucket. Put this in there. We're going to have that 30-gallon trough. And what I'll do is I'm putting a hula hoop above with a shower curtain, and we're just gonna have it hang, and then the shower curtain will go inside the bucket. That'll have a drain and a hose on it, so I can kick the water outside, and you're not standing in a bunch of water. And when you're all done showering, you just take it off the hook and put it all right in the bucket, and we'll have a portable shower that way. So that's our plan for that. I am bringing some firewood with us just to get us through the first few days. I know there's dead trees around there, but I got to get to them. So if any of you are wondering, yes, I know you're not supposed to bring firewood across state lines and all that stuff, but I have to prepare for the kids, so I got to get at least a little bit. Another thing that people were wondering was how we were able to get all this land if we don't make a ton of money and we don't have a ton of savings. Well, basically, we saved a little bit of money, all right, and the property that we're on now, it was only 500 down, so it was really easy to get on this property. The other property, we put a decent sized down payment on it, and we had to get lawyers, and we had to go through a realtor, and everything had to be, in contract, and it's a 10-year contract, and our payments are not, ridiculously crazy. They're actually just about the same as they are on this land, except we're getting way more because it's less per acre. That's the benefit of putting more money down, is you get more choices. So that's what we did. We searched around, and we had a list of things we did and didn't want. The things we didn't want was real easy. We didn't want a logged piece of property like this one. We didn't want to be stuck without water like this one. And the rest of it was pretty easy, like up there it's the Green Mountain State, and there's trees everywhere. The property we're getting hasn't even been touched, so it's going to be a lot more resourceful, and it's going to be good. We're going to get a sawmill, and we're going to use that to build most of our buildings out there. Maybe not the initial part of the house, because we want to get that done right away, and you need time to cure your wood. But other than that, that is our plan. We're going to stay in this right here until we are able to move into the house, and it is what it is. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, and we are prepared to do it. I'm going to add some T111 siding to the sides to close it in a little bit better, make it a little more secure. But we're going to use this room as what for what we needed at the time. So at nighttime, we're going to pack everything else up and unfold all the cots. During dinner time, we'll have the table out. Everything else will be packed up. Kitchen will probably always stay that way. But then we're going to have everything else packed up during the day so the kids can run around and all that stuff if it's nasty outside. So I'm excited. We are trying to get prepared as much as possible, because we don't want to be uncomfortable. So that's why I'm setting everything up now and making sure that it's good for the kids and all that. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update and show you what we're doing to prepare to go off grid again. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be scary, exciting, all those things. Hopefully it goes a lot smoother than it did this time, because let me tell you, it was a nightmare since day one on this property. So it's not going to be hard to leave. After the neighbor's dogs killing my pigs and all that stuff, I'll let it go. No problem. I got a 5-acre trout pond. I'm already gone, So yeah, we're excited. We're ready to go. But if you guys want to see how we do it and see if we make it, how we make it, stick around, like and subscribe, and I'll keep on posting. Right now we're just packing up, so I'm not going to be posting a ton of videos. I'll probably do a pig update here in the next day or two, but that's about it. So alright guys, enough rambling. Have a good one. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.